Hello again, adiash73 with this week's weekly gaming update vlog. Hello, welcome, thank you for tuning in yet again, or for the first time maybe, to catch what I do on a regular weekly basis. First thing I'd like to do is a thank you to people that are new subscribers to my blog over on True Achievements. The following people are new changes, so thank you very much to Basta37, Bran is here, GD Blue Monkey, doing well on those German leaderboards, congratulations. I am called Jason, and also Sidewalker69. Thank you to those people specifically for joining up recently. I'm sitting at 59 people following my blog on TA, which I'm very thankful for and very happy about. So thank you to everyone that does follow me and for tuning in each week. Also to the people that have decided to subscribe to my YouTube channel in the last week. That's a bit harder for me to track the subscribers on there, but I will attempt to work something out for next week and give you a shout out there as well. So let's move on from there quickly and look at the week as a whole, and it's been another good week. What can I say? I can't say anything other than that. It has been a great week for me. I know you probably think, oh well, it's all very well, him having a great week, my life's shit at the moment. Well, that's just maybe, but things will change. It always changes. That is the one constant: change. Get used to it. You've got to adapt to it. We're great at adapting, human beings. That's why we're so successful. Anyway, going off on a tangent already, and I'm not even 2 minutes in. It's not good. Anyway, it has been a good week for me because I popped a couple of milestones. I got to 180,000 game score. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that one. 200,000 will be a bit special, but 180, that's just another step on the ladder, as it were. It's strange that, I mean, that when I was below 100,000, it was like, oh, 100,000 was a really big deal, and I played quite a few easy games to get me there, and I look back at them, I think, oh god, I wish I hadn't played those. I mean, they were alright, entertaining, but I'd rather have played harder games. And then as soon as I got over 100,000, that whole thing about getting to six figures disappeared, and this last 80,000 has been, some of it's been quite slow, some of it's been quite quick. I have had a couple of breaks in between, but there's less, I feel like there's less pressure now to hit 200,000, although obviously really the top gamers out there are miles ahead of me, and even now when I look at my friends feed, there's so many people above 200,000 TA score that, you know, the benchmark just keeps going up and up and up. So I don't think, you know, not that game score is that important really, we should play for fun, but you know, it's definitely the level of like what you know, serious gamers have is far higher now, and really, in terms of game score, I'm quite low compared to a lot of people, but what helps me out on True Achievements particularly is that I've got a great ratio, and so that punches me well above my weight, and you know, it's good, it's good. Anyway, not too worried about that one. Big one, big 200,000. I might do a special celebration vlog for that one. Also got to 7,000 achievements. Obviously I've had a good month this month, shed loads of achievements again, bucket loads of achievements this week. I think this has been the best week so far this month. The amount I've done escapes me because I haven't put them into the bit below when I'm recording that. That's something I'm going to do after I've recorded it. Normally I do my stats and my stuff beforehand, so then I have that stuff in my memory and I can talk about it. But I know it's been a good week because I've got a lot of achievements in SBK X, which I've done a lot of recording of, capped that all the way through. It's harder than SBK 08. The bikes are far twitchier. There's a big, you know, want a high side in corners, don't like mid corner braking. The arcade mode is easy. You know, you can blast round on those. They don't want to fall over. But in the simulation settings, it's quite challenging. It's got 2.5 ratio, so that reflects the fact that it is a bit of a jump up from 08. Also, obviously playing Dirt 3 PC. Had some good sessions on that, making progress. Should finish that up next week. F1 2010 PC, nifty 50. With Vultures Piano, boosted that yesterday morning. Better session for both of us yesterday. We got a good 4 seasons in, so racked up some score there. But again, we're still not even halfway. So a long way to go yet on that one, but just keep chugging away. I know Vultures had a glitch on that one. You know, Games Windows Lives are useless, really. I'll be so glad when I've done them all I can just forget about it. Because they just, you know, the achievements pop and then they don't stick on your card, so then you've got to recover your profile, which means you lose your game save progress. And his save corrupted yesterday, not yesterday, but during the week. So I do feel for him on that one, because it's not the easiest game in the world, and you know, to have it corrupt on you as well, it's very frustrating. So hopefully you'll get that sorted out and catch up to where you were. So that's that. Going forward, no Windows Phones games. I bought a lot of the ones that are on deal. I tell you what, those 79p games, they're enough tempting, aren't they? Blimey, I've picked up a load this week. So obviously I got the free. Well, I say obviously, it's obvious to me because I know you don't know. So how can it be obvious to you? God, I hate it when people say that, and I've just said it. But what winds me up the most is at the end of the day, it's bedtime and you go to sleep. That's what happens at the end of the day. It's bedtime. And I hate that expression. Angry Ash. Oh, if I tell you what, I'll tell you what else got me angry this week. I'm going off on a bit of a tangent, I know, but I got a message yesterday from a guy who's on True Achievements called FBS Arts, all one word, saying, hey, we had the same idea about our gamer picture. But I had mine first because the stripy background is a later introduction. Well, anyone on my friends list or on my TA feed that's known me for any period of time will know that I had my gamer picture like it is as soon as, or on the day that the avatars came out, I had my gamer picture. It used to be an orange background, and then I do the one at Christmas where I wear a Christmas hat, and I thought, what a cheek. It's all very well we had the same idea about the game picture. It's quite original. Not many people have it. But to say that I had it first just because I got a stripy background. Who do you think you are, eh? Hey? You starting? You looking at me? You looking at me? Anyway, I'm not really that fussed about it. But I thought, what a bloody cheek, eh? What a bloody cheek. Why even say that? What? Does it mean that your cock's bigger than mine? Does it mean you can piss higher up that fence over there? Anyway, rant over. Let's move on to something more enjoyable. And this week I managed to get to number 2 in England on the True Achievement score for racing games. Bit of a mouthful, but it's one of those things one of those things in the stat block there for my project race. So yeah, number 2 in England for a day. Yes, Mr. Ian K 1987 has been scoring racing points on the sly. He's been preloading them. He's a very naughty boy. Very, very naughty boy. No, but it's good, because what will probably happen now is we'll piggyback each other for quite a way until one of us, it's going to be me, puts on quite a bit of game score, and then, but it could be good because it could, we could piggyback each other up the leaderboard, because there's a certain person who lives in the southwest of England, originates from Portugal, who decided this week that they might become English. Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Mascow. Yes, he changed his nationality to English on the English leaderboard as a joke. I didn't wind me up, I thought it was funny. But he only done it because there was a naughty boy, another naughty boy, this time an American person, number 1 in America. As if they're not happy enough with being number 1 in America, they had to change their nationality to English as well. Yes, I'm looking at you, Mr. Sandog. You two, you do anything to get your name in this blog. You've been in here plenty of times, particularly you, Mr. Sandog. That's it. That's it. Love's over. No more of this business. Now, a lot of you won't know what that's on about, but he'll know what that's on about. And if you watched my blog ages ago, you'll know what that's on about. And if you're in anyway, something for someone. So yeah, so that was good. Second place on True Achievements TA score leaderboard for England. I've also moved up on the Achievements 1 because I banged out so many achievements this week. I think I'm into the top 10 now on that. So that's a big improvement. So it's all going in the right direction. And I was thinking I might have to do a end of month project race update, or an end of month monthly update type of one-off special once a month recap the month type blog. Possible. possible, it's an idea, but the thing is, it's all about the time. And yesterday I spent a load of time doing my crash time walkthroughs. I've released all of those, so I had to go through, put all the tags in, put the text in, put the quick jump bits in, quickly review them. And I did notice there's a couple of little bits that I'll have to do just to finish it off totally, because there's some achievements that I tell you how to pop in the game, and my voiceover says, well, I'll refer to this annotation, and I haven't done the backup video that will go with that annotation, so that's a little bit of extra work. So all the SBK X footage that I captured to do a walkthrough on that's going to go back a week. And then today we've got the Grand Prix, and I hope it's a good one. I really hope it's a great race. I mean, for me, what would be an epic race would be that it is a proper race. You know, they don't get taken out by any bad drivers in the first corner. You know, that would just ruin it for me. I want to see them race on dry to start off with. Then I want to see it go to rain to mix things up a bit. Then I want to see a 2-hour rain delay, like the Montreal, Canada race a couple of years ago, or a year ago. So we have a nice big rain delay. And then I want to see them come back and then get like one behind the other, tracking each other, and it'd be like one mistake could win the championship. That would be, oh god, that's just like my fantasy final race of the season. And if it came down to like the last corner, like when Hamilton won the championship as well, oh dear me, my head would probably explode with excitement. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously I don't know how it's going to go. Personally, I want Vettel. I want Vettel to win. I know that's controversial for some people. The reason I want him to win is I want him to do 3 on the trot. When he first got his first championship and during that first season he won, I thought I wasn't, you know, he didn't strike me as like a bit of a dirty driver, and I wasn't too impressed. But then the more I've watched of him race, the more I've seen of him on the BBC F1 forum that you get after the races, which is like the off-camera stuff, but the more personal, you know, you don't see the media face inside, you see beyond that. And the more I've seen of him that way, the more I realise, you know, he is a good racer, and he's a nice person, genuine person, or that's how he comes across. So I would quite like to see him do 3 on the trot, but that's it. You know, next year, different story. It's all changed next year, and you know, we'll see what happens. I'm really glad that it has gone to the last race, because if it had happened last weekend, because I don't have Sky, I wouldn't have been able to see it, and that would have really pissed me off. You'd have got a really angry Ash. Angry. I don't really get angry. Anyway, let's move on. 13 minutes already. I've had a bit of a talk about all sorts of different stuff this week. Going forwards, I think I might start Asphalt 5 on the old Windows phone. I'm holding off on completing games at the moment. I've got Hydro Thunder stacked, 1 achievement left to go, 1 race left to do. Get Asphalt 5, I'll get that stacked. I want to get SBK X sort of done, because I'm sitting at 199 completed games, and I don't know what one to make my 200th. I don't know. It might be SBK X. I don't know. I'm on a dilemma about it. I don't know. Forza Horizon is calling out to me, but I don't own it. It means I've got to buy it. I don't know. Anyway, that'll be for next week. So plans for the coming week: more racing, of course. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm going to be doing, because the person at number 8. The person above Ian K, you're in my sights. I'm looking at you, Mr. Mascow. You're the next on the list once I get past Ian K. Or maybe both me and Ian K will pass you as we piggyback each other. Who knows? But you're next. Alright, with that, I wish you all a good week. I'm not sure if I'll have a good week. Who knows? It could be completely shit. Hey ho. Who knows? Hopefully it'll be a good week. I hope you have a good week. Look after yourself. And this week, don't give a fuck about those other people that you know and you care about. Just focus on yourself. Do yourself some self-loving. No, of course, I'm joking. Care about the people that care about you. Care about yourselves. Have a good week. Stay safe. Score some points. But not racing points. It's mine. Alright. See you later.